We all want the jump. That explosive moment of success, the big break, the viral launch, the overnight transformation. We see the final, polished result and we think the journey to get there was a straight shot to the top. We imagine this dramatic, exponential leap. But if success was a math equation, it wouldn't be that. It would be something far more boring and way more powerful. This is the math of marginal gains. You might know it as the 1% rule. It's incredibly simple. If you get just 1% better at something every single day for a year, you don't end up 365% better. No, thanks to the magic of compounding, you end up 37 times better. 37. The flip side is just as dramatic. If you get 1% worse every day, you fade away to almost nothing. The gap between good and great, between success and failure, isn't some huge, monumental action. It's a tiny, daily decision. Let us look at one of the most famous examples of this in action. The British cycling team. Before 2003, their record was, well, let's be honest, it was terrible. They had won just one Olympic gold medal in 76 years. They were practically a running joke in the cycling world. Then, they hired a new performance director, a man named Dave Brailsford. His strategy was radical in its simplicity. The aggregation of marginal gains. Brailsford's goal was to make a 1% improvement in absolutely everything. And I mean everything. It was on just about the obvious stuff, like the weight of the bikes or the rider's nutrition. He looked at the pillows the athletes slept on to improve their rest. He tested different massage gels to see which led to faster muscle recovery. He even had the mechanics workshop floor painted white to spot dust particles that could affect the biker's performance. He wasn't obsessed with winning the Tour de France or a gold medal. He was obsessed with optimizing every tiny piece of the system. The results? 5 years later, at the 2008 Beijing Olympics, the British cycling team didn't just win. They completely dominated, taking home nearly 60% of all the gold medals available in their sport. They went from being a joke to being an unstoppable force, all because they focused on making tiny, almost unnoticeable improvements, day after day. They didn't chase the jump. They built the ramp, 1% at a time. This wasn't luck. This was math. So, the big question is, how do you actually apply this to your own life? It's easy to get inspired by the story, but how do you make it real? The secret is to start tiny. Forget about those massive life-changing overhauls you promise yourself every New Year's your challenge. Starting today is to choose 1% habit and commit to it for just 30 days. The key here is that it has to be so small, so unbelievably easy, that it feels ridiculous to even think about skipping it. Instead of a big, intimidating goal like read a book every week, try this. Read one single page before bed. See the difference. Instead of meditate for an hour every morning, how about meditate for 60 seconds? Just 1 minute. This is the ultimate anti-procrastination secret. Momentum absolutely loves the ridiculously easy. When you do the easy thing, your brain gives you a little hit of dopamine, a little reward, which makes taking the next, slightly bigger step feel natural and almost effortless. The goal isn't to revolutionize your life overnight. The goal is to get the ball rolling. Once you've read 1 page for a week straight, reading 2 or 3 pages will feel easy. Once you've meditated for 1 minute every day, sitting for 5 minutes won't seem like a chore. You build the habit first, then you can slowly increase the difficulty. You're not looking for a sudden burst of motivation. You're building a system for consistency. Remember, success isn't a light switch that you just flip on one day. It's not a single event. It's a series of tiny, daily compound interest payments that you make to your future self. It might not feel like you're making much progress today, or even this week. But trust the math. The power of compounding is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. The future you, the one who is 37 times better, will thank you for the tiny decision you make today. So, I have a question for you. What is your 1% habit? What's that one tiny, ridiculously easy thing you can start doing today? Let us know down in the comments. Seriously, write it down. Declare it. That's your first step. Start today. and let the compounding begin. Thanks for watching.